Hello guys, what a wonderful day. This is the first time that I ride with friends again since my 2 weeks of isolation. So in today's video, we will just ride in the city and we will try to check one of the routes that are being used during weekend non-official races. Welcome back guys, and today we are riding with Dino, the rider in front, and the rider that is driving the pace is Kakard. And if you're following my video, you will notice by now that there are data at the side. So we have the speedometer at the left hand side, and on the opposite side we have data also like the map of the course, our position, the elevation, and the distance. So this is the first time that I added data in the video, and I used Garmin Verb Edit tool for this. I was pretty satisfied with the appearance of the video, but it needs a little patience in editing since you need to sync the video in the metrics of this data. And to our friends out there who would like to make a video with this data overlays, all you needed to have is a camera to take the video. You can use your cell phone for that. Next is you should have a GPS device since it will be the one who will record your data. So in this ride, we are using a Garmin FR620, Garmin 945, and a cyclocomputer Edge 810 from Garmin as well. And lastly is a computer for you to edit your videos. So once you have these devices, just go on YouTube and there are a lot of tutorials on how to add overlays to your videos. So at this moment, we are entering the city proper of Talisay. So it is still early, so the streets are not busy yet. That is why we can still ride at 35 kilometers per hour. But just a reminder guys, we still need to be aware of our surroundings. It is early, but we are not the only one who is using the road. So we have people that might cross the street without noticing us, or other vehicles as well that might not see us approaching. So as much as possible, please take extra care while riding in this kind of area. By the way, guys, we also have Happy riding with us today, and I know that this trio will race each other later. I'm not up for it yet because I just started riding out since quarantine, but let's see later if I can just keep up with them. Alright guys, so we are leaving Talisay now and we are entering Bacolod City. And by the way, Dino here is riding this bike for the first time. This is his new bike. It is a Cervelo R5. So they just installed the group set last night and it is a Dura Ace Di2. According to him, the shifting is smooth and very responsive. And it's very easy to tune because you can just calibrate or tune it using the Dura Ace software or app installed in your computer or mobile phone. We are approaching the first segment of this ride where Happy and Kakard will race each other. So you can also do this guys during your ride to make it more enjoyable and breaking the boredom of just sitting on your saddle and turning the pedals round and round and round. So try to take note of some landmarks that you can use as a finish line. Just like in this next frames, you will see Kakard and Happy racing until the welcome landmark of Bacolod, and let's see who will win. I'm so sorry about the video, guys. We have not captured it clearly, but it was Happy who reached the mark first. So that's 1 point for Happy and Kakard 0. We'll take a left turn here, guys, and we will head up to the circumferential road, and we will try to check the course where weekend friendly races are held. And one of the reasons also is we want to avoid this road before the traffic starts to build up. Oh, I almost forgot we also have Nunoy joining us here today, and this is also his new bike day ride. Just get his new track Domani and testing it out. Alright guys, so we are riding on the circumferential road right now, and one more thing guys, the heat is starting to pick up. So you need to be hydrated all the time, so fill your bottles before you ride. It may be your favorite sports drink or just water. So for me, if the ride will not be more than an hour, water is just enough for me. Watch out for signs of dehydrations also, like feeling dizzy or lightheaded, or just as simple as feeling thirsty. So the team will just have a quick pee break, so it's a good sign that they are still hydrated since urine production is good. I did my break earlier, so I'll just roll slowly while waiting for them. Alright, so we have reached the place where cyclists gather every weekend to do their friendly races and training as well. So from here up to the finish line, it's 21 kilometers and an uphill on the last 3 kilometers maybe. Alright, so let's roll and check it out. Try to notice this guys, two rider in front will go right closely to this motorized vehicle in front. So not all will going to recommend this because it is really very dangerous, especially if you are new to drafting. And of course, during races, this is not allowed as well. However, this can be very beneficial for training purposes only. So you can ride with high power on high speed, but you need to consider high cadence on this so that it will really have a training effect, not just riding behind a motorcycle or a car just to be shielded from the headwind or just to simply complete the distance faster. You heard this also multiple times that we need to really be vigilant when riding, right? So as much as possible, just ride in a straight line because remember guys, we are not the only ones who are using the road. So just like this one, I think this is not a good way to overtake, right? So what if Happy is riding twisty at the moment? So just ride safe guys since the road is not always the playground. Alright, so it's not that really obvious in the video, but that moment terrified us. We lost momentum and my knees went a little shaky at that moment. So anyways, going back to this course, one of the downside is there are crossroads. And since the weekend racing is not official, so we don't have marshals to do traffic and stop the vehicles while the cyclists are passing. So everyone needs to slow down, pacing will be affected as well as the momentum of the race. So at this moment we are feeling a little headwind. We will just try to maintain a decent 35 to 40 kilometer an hour. So to maintain the pace, what we are doing here is we are just taking turns, replacing the rider in front. And oh, here we go again with the second sprint race of Happy and Cockard to the marker, and let's see if Cockard will win this time. Better luck next time, Card. So we have Happy on the lead of 2 points, and Cockard is still 0. Alright, so from this point, the route will become a little harder since you will feel that it's getting uphill plus the wind. And oh, Nonoi won a challenge and trying to break away, but no action from the team since we are trying to conserve energy for the steeper part of the course later. And doing a solo breakaway is a tough decision or action to take. Too much pressure as well because you need to show that you are really up for it. Okay, however, solo breakaway doesn't work all the time, especially if it's one versus multiple riders. You might win, but more often than not, you get nothing. So here you go guys, we managed to catch Nunoy and check out the counter attack of Happy. So you know I rode with Happy 100 times already maybe, so I know his strengths and weaknesses. And if you're also riding with the same person all the time, there will be a moment that you will notice a small gesture from that person, and then there is like a non-vocal communication that you can just come up with a plan or do things that he wants you to do even without saying it verbally. So after seeing that he did a counter attack, I also jump in and hope that we can do a breakaway. So this speed right now is hard to maintain because it's picking up elevation now. So we tried to take turns, but our plan failed because someone was able to grab behind me earlier. Alright guys, so in my previous video I also mentioned there that we don't care who will get to the finish line first unless it's Cockard. So we just want to avoid being trash talked the whole time. I'll try my best here to send Happy near the finish line. Let's give him time to rest and save his energy for their final sprint uphill later. Alright, so my role ends here, and I hope that I was able to give Happy ample time to relax a little bit behind my wheel. So let's try to follow them and let's see who will get to the finish line first. And that was amazing. So another successful plan and strategy to shut Kakard up. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, guys, and I hope that you have some takeaway on this video as well. And if you do not subscribe yet, please hit that subscribe button to help this channel grow. And don't forget to tap that notification bell so that you will be notified if I have a new upload. So you might want to share this with someone you know also that might find this video helpful. Thank you again, guys, for being super and watching this video till the end. Remember to stay fit, stay safe, and see you on the road.